In India, weddings are largely grand, boisterous affairs. But a new web show casts a skeptical lens on the event, exposing some of the unsavory realities that might lie behind the splendor. The second season of Made in Heaven, streaming on Amazon Prime Video, traces the trials and tribulations of a group of wedding planners who go to great lengths to help Delhi's elite experience their dream weddings. The team is managed by Tara and Karan, who juggle their own problems along with those of the brides and grooms. The series is among the most watched on the platform in India currently, and fans have hailed it for showcasing lavish weddings and stunning outfits, along with a healthy dose of drama. It has also been praised for spotlighting social customs and prejudices that impact marriages but are often not spoken about, let alone shown on screen. Weddings are a microcosm of Indian society. It's also that one time where all the preferences, prejudices and idiosyncrasies of a family are on display. So for writers, there's endless material. You can have social commentary, explore interpersonal relationships. People also just love watching Indian weddings, director Zoya Akhtar, co-creator of the show, told the BBC. However, the show has also been criticized for its portrayal of Muslims and for not crediting a Dalit writer in an episode that allegedly draws on her work. The makers have denied the latter's allegation. India's obsession with marriage has often been portrayed in reality shows, such as Indian Matchmaking and Band Baja Bride, and popular films. Though things are slowly changing in the metropolitan cities, marrying largely remains the norm and single people, especially women, are often pressured by their families to settle down. A majority of the marriages in India are still arranged by families, who choose partners within the same caste and community. The institution is also seen as uniting not just two people but their families, a belief that can have a bearing on innocuous things like the wedding guest list to more serious decisions a couple may face, like choosing to have a child, call off a wedding or get divorced. The show spotlights some of these deep-rooted problems plaguing not just marriages but Indian society. In one episode, a bride is constantly made aware of her dark skin by her family and is encouraged to try a treatment that will make her skin cleaner and brighter, euphemisms carefully chosen to be less offensive. The bride, in turn, cannot get herself to stop applying fairness creams even though her partner tells her she's beautiful as she is. In another episode, a groom's mother asks a bride if she really wants to call off the wedding, despite seeing the blood and bruises on the bride's face after her son, a life coach, kicks her in a jealous rage. The bride decides to go ahead with the wedding after her abusive fiancé shows up outside her door, wailing and promising to be better with her help. Then there's a father who refuses to attend his lesbian daughter's commitment ceremony because he's afraid of what people will say, and a celebrity couple who tie the knot in an opulent ceremony in France, but more for optics and opportunity than for love. Each episode in this season takes up one structural social evil that is strengthened by marriage, says Debshree Mukherjee, a film scholar and professor at Columbia University. Each episode ends with a gorgeous spectacle of a wedding, but each relationship is so fraught with deep tensions that marriage as a social institution starts to unravel from within. Instead, we get a vision of marriage as pure spectacle.